hindsight is probably 2020 in terms of what we've learned from this already. But Ricardo, maybe with your expertise, can strategic foresight, for example, help organizations charter this post-pandemic world?
I mean, I think definitely. I mean, to a certain extent, you know, we are more prepared now for the next pandemic, right? So we need to start thinking, I mean, what are the other things that we might need to sort of to be facing, or that we are likely to face going forward. I think there's an issue not only of institutional design, and for example, I can give the example of the European Commission, which is the one that I know best, that now as a vice president for foresight. So I mean, the Commission and the EU are trying to upgrade their anticipatory systems to be able to be better at addressing these issues. But it is not only about a unit or institutional design. It's also about mindset. It's also about preparing society, because as Lorenz again said, I mean, this is going to continue. I mean, this type of shocks, you know, this type of crisis, they will continue. And I think what we need also to have is the ability that people are a little bit more resilient also to deal with uncertainty. I mean, the future is always uncertain. And so I think one of the ways that, I mean, foresighters are used is precisely because we manage, you know, volatility or uncertainty. We are comfortable with this because this is basically where we thrive. It's where we try to find, you know, tell our stories about the future and try to help decision makers think about the future and think about issues that might be coming at them. I think, you know, the lessons that we learn from this crisis will be very, very relevant, because only knowing where we stand can we actually then start building future. And for example, I mean, Sylvia mentioned the issue, and this is more sort of an European discussion that I think we might need to have in the future, that, I mean, the EU does not have competences on health. But maybe shouldn't we have the discussion? Shouldn't we have it? And I mean, and a poll released yesterday by the European Parliament clearly shows that Europeans want the EU to have more, but I mean, that's also want more competences on health. Okay, that's normal. I mean, Europeans, once there's a crisis, they always want more competences in where things might have not worked well. But we really need to think through, you know, what might be the competences of the EU in going forward, what type of organization we want to be in the future. And I mean, in 2017, we launched this paper on the future of Europe with 5 scenarios where, you know, there was even a discussion, should we stop doing some things and start doing others, or just, you know, focus on some of them to be really, really, really effective. I think we need to have this discussion in going forward. And I think, you know, foresight, people that work in the, you know, strategic planning can help also policymakers doing this, because as I understand now, everybody's focused on the current crisis, but I mean, there needs to be a group of people thinking already what's going to come next, because we don't want to be caught again in a situation as we are, with all the consequences that are very, you know, visible to all of us, even in our personal lives. Yeah.